To our second lesson. So we are going to explore the basic concept of blogging. Okay. So now when we talk about blogging, we talk about writing content in such a way that the content will be in a chronological order. It will be following each other. For example, let's say we have our first content, which the title can be spa. Okay, the title can be how to apply for spa jobs. Okay, so when this is our first post, when we get our second post, maybe let's just say um Z83 application form, then this post they all form the part of blogs. Okay, so that's when we call it blogging. So here is an example. Let me go to one of my website. So now you can see this is a job portal website, and on this website you can see we have like KFC, learnership. Um, so now whenever there's a new post, the new post is gonna come and replace this one. So this KFC post is gonna come to learner, and then the learner is gonna come to teacher's assistants. Teacher's assistants will gonna come to fly safari. So this thing you can see now overall that it's even more than 7 pages. Okay, so basically this is gonna be blog. Okay, and then once we have the blog, we have to determine the kind of content we want to share or to distribute on our blog. So which means we are going to have a blogging website like the one I showed you. So here we must have a content. Okay, a content. So now what determines the content that is supposed to be on your blog is a niche. So a niche is gonna be described as the content that you are going to primarily focus on. And in our case, I'm going to teach you to build a job portal, the job portal, so that you can monetize it with Google AdSense. Okay, so AdSense, it will be a platform that monetize your blog. Okay, so obviously the part that you are going to wonder is where are you going to get a content. So I'm going to show you where to get a content and how to structure your content. So I'm going to show you how to get a content, also structure the content. Obviously when we have an account, I'm also gonna help you to know how to market the content. Okay, so now we know that our niche is going to be jobs. Then we're gonna carry on to say, okay, we are sharing jobs on our website. So since we know that we are going to share jobs on a website, we must determine the domain name. On the previous video, I talked about a domain name. So a domain name can be something like jobs in Mzanzi, Mzanzi.co.za, or it can be let's just say it can also be Wumbu Jobs possible.co.za, or or Mola, going to Mulauzi, or Ravere Jobs, or Bongs Jobs. It will be up to you. But now, the reason why the domain name at least should align to the content that we are going to share. For example, let's say you decide to be on the niche of fitness. You can just say fit with Wumbu, .co.za, okay, or fit uh, za, or whatever. I think I have this other domains called fit hub. So it will be completely up to you. But a niche has to help us to determine the domain name. And when we are going to search for a domain name, there is high possibility that the domain name can be taken, meaning that we have to now get another domain name which is not taken. Okay. So now the reason why I go for job portals, this is the main reason why I go for job portals, is easy, or is possible to market it, the marketing part. Number two, content. There's a lot of content. Okay. Content is easy to get a content. Then after that, let me show you why jobs portal. Let me say jobs. Okay. Just gonna search one word. So this is Google Ads. You don't have to worry about. We're gonna do it on the last part. This is gonna be our bonus. Now I wanna show you the reason why jobs. Okay, in just a matter of okay. In just a matter of 1 month, um, the keyword jobs has an average searches of 40,500. Jobs near me 40,500. So this indicates that we have more people that are searching for the keyword jobs, and that shows that jobs portal are in demand, because wherever you are going, the social media you are using, we have so many people who are looking for jobs, meaning that you are providing a solution where people are looking for what, are looking for jobs. So now this will be our last video where we are talking about words and everything. The next video, we are actually going into the practical side of things. So where we are going to buy, first of all, we're going to buy a domain name. After buying a domain name, we are going to host our domain. After hosting our domain, we are going to create a website, a blogging website. And don't worry, you don't have to know coding, you don't have to know a lot of things. We are going to use CMS, which is Content Management System. And in our case, we will use WordPress. Okay. So now, which means our next lesson, we are going to cover getting, hosting, and domain name. After that, we create our website. Okay. So after creating our website, that's when we will start dealing with content. Okay. So which means an ultimate goal after this is to deal with the content. That's where we're gonna spend most of our time on, dealing with the content. And after dealing with the content, I'm gonna show you how to apply for the account, and then we'll be moving forward from there. But now I want us to understand this theory of blogging, and then if we do understand and we discuss it, we can actually move further into content management system. Buying a domain name and hosting is just gonna be a 5 minute thing. It's not, it doesn't take much of a time. And then creating a website, possibly in a matter of 30 minutes we can be done. After that, we'll be moving to another step, which is content. Okay, so now, which means you have to determine, when we start discussing, you have to determine what you are going to name your website. That's what I need. I need you to tell me that, okay, maybe my website is gonna be called Duhumbu Jobs. Okay, .co.za. The reason why maybe we should include jobs or career is because we are going to run jobs portal, and is the one that we are going to use to apply for AdSense. So one might have a question of what is the difference between blogging and AdSense. Okay. So what happened is that these two can't be compared. They are different thing. Blogging is the way of distributing the content. But when you are distributing the content, somehow you're gonna need to get paid. Which means blogging, we talk about distribution. Blogging is like distribution. I'm just gonna do D. And AdSense is monetization of the blog. Okay, so this one we talk about monetization. Let me just put it. So this is the good part. We know that we are doing this for the purpose of monetizing our blog to make money. Okay, so we will carry on to another lesson, and then we will have a discussion.